Al, not the win tonight, but after a week, I guess, spent looking at yourselves in the mirror, that was a much better performance, wasn't it?
Yeah, look, my heart breaks for them. It really does, because how many times have I stood here and said how proud I am of their effort and their intent, but it was chalk and cheese in terms of how they responded tonight at half-time and time again in that second half, where they just sacked it off, Leicester scoring, and went back and responded with a try in kind. But clearly, you don't win games by conceding 36 points next year.
Slow start.
Yeah, penalties. Again, like 7-1 I think it was in the first half, so we'll look at that. And these are small things which we can fix. And I said that to them, like, it is small things, because there's a lot of good stuff there, like our attacking intent is miles better this season. You can see that in terms of the points we were racking up and the bonus points that we've been scoring in 3 of the games. Actually the one thing that probably let us down a little bit today, aside from some discipline, was just some of our defensive collisions in the 22, which let them back in. So we'll have a look at that. I don't think it will feel as long a trip home as what it has done the last 2 times since I've been here. Back end of last season, they were poor because we underperformed, and we lost, not being at our best. But there's elements today where we were at our best, so we'll take that. A bit of time off over the Prem Cup at some point. Work on those small things that I've spoke about. And I'm already looking forward to this kind of second block of games, because I don't think we're far off it.
No. Should we talk about George Ford?
Yeah, go on.
I mean, his work close to the try line, picking the right pass, it's uncanny, isn't it?
A little magician, isn't he? Yeah, he's like the first person I ring up on Sunday. But yeah, let's talk about him in terms of his ball play. He's brilliant. And he's the one that's driving those responses, and picking those holes. And he took a few knocks today, didn't he? He's
they targeted him, didn't they?
Yeah, he's a tough little sod. They got him in the air, didn't they? Kata did, and he's got a bit of a shiner that'll take him to England camp next week. But I mean, like him and his brother Joey are the driving force behind this attacking intent that we needed. We needed to progress into our game, and sometimes that lets the opposition in, as we've seen, particularly last week against Sarries. But today. It was him that kept us in the game, I feel, and his composure and his ability to respond with what he did with the ball in hand.
This is not a fair question, but I'm going to ask it anyway. You're Steve Borthwick for 30 seconds. Do you pick him to start against the Wallabies next weekend?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. 100%. Like, if anyone's earned their way back into that England shirt through what he's done over the course last season, how he's responded individually from some of his setbacks and not getting picked in the Six Nations, and then the summer tour, pick him and make him captain. That's my advice, Stephen.
And sum up the first 5 weeks of the Gallagher Prem. How's it been to be the boss of Sale Sharks?
Well, I'm smiling now, aren't I? But there's been long moments, like you say, long walks in the rain on Sunday. I think the start of the season has been like that game, to be honest. It's been quite a bit of a seesaw, hasn't it? There's very few teams that have been able to back up real good performances. There's been some high-scoring games, which isn't my kind of rugby, but I get it. Like, it's entertaining and there's jeopardy in there. It's promised to be a brilliant season again, because what it's shown is that any team with the right mentality on the day is going to win. So yeah, like, bring it on. Like, it's been a great start, hasn't it? Like I say, I'm looking forward to the autumn internationals, the Prem Cup. But I think a lot of teams will consider themselves being in a pretty good spot right now.